chance. Ellis to the square. Marchbank again. Able to defend, did very nicely. They'd do a good job to get it out of bounds, but Rewalt kicks one from the boundary.
That was a fair goal from Jack Rewalt. He should celebrate. What a game of footy.
Florey, he's going to send it to the top of the square. Sinclair was there. Parker over his head. Luke Parker, what an amazing bit of play by Luke Parker. Unbelievable goal.
The World Cup, we win the AFL. Let's just have a look. Good contest there by Sinclair. Luke Parker, what an effort. I tell you what, he's one of the most important players to Sydney's chance. He had a down year last year, I think. But his ability to kick goals, now we don't often see goals like this, Pav.
Bit of help from the bounce. He's done a pretty good job to get it to a teammate in Tavernar. Wobbles one forward. McCarthy on the bike up the ground now. Has to ride as hard as he can. Back towards goal. It's coming. What an effort. It's pitched over the line. That is a stunning goal from Cam McCarthy. Is this a shot for goal? Got to give him the benefit of the doubt. It's an extraordinary finish.
He's got it to work both ways. He's proven to be a really good interceptor when he's had the opportunity down back.
Cornelia goes searching for the right place to shoot at. Oh my goodness, he's got it, has he? You can't kick it from there like that.
Cripps gets as much purchase as he can. Ryan was going to go, but he saw Sheed and said, no, I won't. I would have if I was him. So he goes the right foot banana. What a sizzler. No mark. The goal will do for his third.
That's it, the first little, you don't have to dispose of the ball absolutely to make a good touch. And he's...
Dixon again, down to Westhoff, the other ruckman today, straight up in the air. Franklin looks up, it's not markable, it'll be play on, he gathers on his left, it's bending, has it got the distance? Rise to Lance! One of the greats from Lance Franklin.
Have a look at him here. He's spare left of screen by himself in this contest.
That's because most people think the average person has no capacity to kick this ball, particularly when you don't centre it.
And what about the coach's box for Port Adelaide when
misjudged it. Dunn. High ball back inside 50. Reed and Treloar couldn't quite complete the mark. At ground level. Gets the hands to side bottom, who bends a magnificent goal. What a night he's having. Still side bottom. 32 possessions and 3 goals.
Jack Carlisle. Jenkins applies some pressure. Did it really well, Jenkins, and now opens the door for McGovern. Is that 15? No, Eddie bets. Eddie will love this situation. Look for some magic here. Eddie runs around. His first goal in 2018 is a ripper.
This was set up for Eddie. The call was play on. Didn't go far enough. All right, I'll just run around and do what I do every single week.
He had one look at Jake Carlisle too on the mark and thought, I'm having a piece of that.
Swans look like they're well positioned here to take the mark, although Mills can't complete it. The ball was hungry to pick it up. Lloyd, was it touched?
Spectacular goal. Wasn't a particularly good inside 50 to kick to a mid-sized one against 2 or 3, but they've made something out of nothing.
Crowd really sensing this danger that the Swans are in. Enter Buddy Franklin onto the scene. He delays the give. Franklin, this is Buddy Franklin! This is the greatest showman!
An extraordinary finish. It starts with a fend. Get away, Nick Haynes. Then he says, do I draw and give? No, I'll kick it. How far?
I reckon he's kicked it from outside 60.
Just a long kick. It's a long kick late in the game.
I think we all know Jack Rewalt now. Just a little out to the right. Sets it up to the top of the square. And... Oh, it's kicked out of there. And it's Higgins. Cue the celebrations again. Which Jack kicked the goal? The wrong Jack. The new Jack.
Well, that was the end of I don't know. We try and get some time in the forward half for the last 10 minutes. It's just been, it's laborious, but it's killed the clock. They keep getting repeat entries, and that's a beautiful volley.
What about the move, the first move from Jack Higgins to get goal side of Frawley?
Same message from Taylor Walker, who just said to his teammates up the field, just settle it down. Treloar to Grundy, back to Treloar. Once again, Collingwood working into space better. Varco this time, brilliant tap onto Grundy, releases the big man. He crosses the 50 from 48 metres, goes himself!
For the line of fire, reaps the rewards. Now Dalehouse as a result, with 5 metres in the clear. Dunkley in really tight. Redpath was the longer target, decided to go halfway in between with Dixon. He's run a long way, but he's kicked a brilliant goal! 45 seconds, the kick. Franklin comes late, he crashed the pack. Kennedy, Heaney, was he out? He was close to it. This has got through. Florent, he has a look behind. He's got English in the rearview mirror. There's been some big moments in the last quarter. This is the one that counts. And Ollie Florent makes it his. Al Chambers again, he had Myers in mind, and here's Parrish again, comes with a surge. Stringer from one side, Danaher from the other. Stringer makes the take. He's working, it's working! It's all working for Jake Stringer! He's a bomber now!
He'll look back and see nothing but Melbourne players inside 50. That was 4 Melbourne players, so he held it up. Went short to Gunston.
Stay behind, play on!
Just had options aplenty this afternoon, the Hawks. Gunston runs to 50 and goes for it! What a finish from Jack Gunston. He kicks his second for the afternoon.
Lewis Taylor centering kick. Leicester had a chance. Back to Charlie. Spins out of a tackle. Kicks toward goal. And Charlie's on the money. In their 100th game, or around their 100th game mark. Canelio game 100 today. Whitfield, who goes for this one, if not for the AFL suspension, would have played his 100th. Shield, little shake and bake. Does the Beyonce to the left, and goes for home and goals it. Amazing goal.
Sam Rowe. And almost a year since he last played for the Blues with a knee injury. Into the punt there, Dow. He was outnumbered, and as a result, Rioli's going to get the chance to steer it through. And steer it through he has to give the Eagles back the lead. Full of joy.
Beautiful hands to Brown from Varco to full forward, a one-on-one to Goey. Bagley, to go, has kicked the most remarkable goal. Murray, Treloar. So yet another entry without a mark inside 50 for the Bombers. Crisp, left footer, remember, loves to run. He's a good kick, couple of bounces. This would be some goal. Decides to give it to Treloar. 45. He had the fist up before it even made the goal mouth.
Running into full fitness now. Back to his customary spot at halfback.
Gets a bit of his own back on Louis Taylor. What a goal from Ryan Griffin, who scored in each and every one of his games since coming back from a long-term injury.
Well up, slicing through, but nothing to go to. He's got to try and manufacture a handball. Well done, Isaac Smith. What a night he's had. And just bursts away. 2 bounces, sizes them up. And yes, please.
Penalty, beautiful. Candy sold there. Now Treloar with a marvellous pick-up off his toes. Runs within 55. Treloar goals! He's got it. Collingwood just a little wee chance.
Trying to block the space.
Darling with a strong tackling. Almost ripped the ball away as well. And the free kick is paid. Advantage taken by West Coast. Darling just goes himself. And he rolls it through for a goal.
My dust, I'm going to load up long. Roughhead, can he get there? McKenna, body on the line. Good attack, Hurley. McKenna dropped it. Roughhead, tucked into the pocket, rolls it home. Big time goal.
Now Thompson with drive. Lowers the eyes, looking for Wood, who gets it off hands. Can he straighten up Mason Wood? He's through the tackle for number 4. And the lead for the Kangas.
Onto it, and then Hewitt kicks to the pocket. Jack nearly, was he taken down? No. Handball out. I'd forgotten all about Ronk. Forgot about his 5 goals. Now he's got 6. Oh, that is special.
Leach. Couple of one-on-ones. They converge. Up comes Ryder to spoil Jenkins. Taylor Walker, now's his chance. Oh, fantastic football instincts from the leader. He made that up as he went along, but what a great result from Taylor Walker, and they've kicked the last 3.
Well, it was one of the best don't argues, Pav, that we've seen this weekend anyway. We haven't seen Dusty yet.
Have a look at it. Whack, just straight in the chest, and then the check side. He finally got some reward for his effort, Taylor Walker. Have a look at it. Riley Botter, see you later.
38 seconds, and it goes Adelaide's way, but they're ready. Howard pumps it in. They've got the outnumber. They all crash down. Flashpoint. Stevie Modloff. What a time! Oh! He is floating on air now. Stevie Modloff. They've got into the...
There's a long kick to the hot spot. I think McGovern's got himself injured with that collision. But then this man been brought to the club, and this was his moment. And he delivered, Pav.
150 games for Suckling tonight. McRae whipped it back. They can't quite get it clear. And now Betts with an opportunity about 50 metres out. Oh, yes! Yes! Yes!
Look at this handball from Laird in these conditions to find an opponent. That's where this goal started. And then Eddie Betts, good pressure, and Eddie finishes it off. Not too many players on their left foot in these conditions could kick that.
Cleary. Heads wide. Will Power Pepper get there? Bouncing ball. He does get there. Takes them on. Got to the goal line and goaled it. There's your highlight. I've been waiting all afternoon for something like that. And Mr. Intensity, Sam Powell Pepper.
Main now searching for the footy. Little don't argue. And got it out wide to side bottom. Left or right, doesn't matter for Steele. Awkward half volley to go. He picked it up beautifully. Cut back around Caulfield. Can he kick it from there to Goey? Bentley. Oh, Jordan to Goey. Great goal.
First versus second. It's tightened up considerably as we get close to the half-time. Conker. No way out. Not yet. Oh, Jack! What a magnificent goal!
So Menadue does well, just that 50-50 kick again. They turn it over St Kilda, and Dusty says, let me have a sight of the goals and just put my stamp on this game because I'm the best player here.
Hitting it hard, Whitfield. Chance now. Stringer breaks away. Buntine couldn't hold him up. Orazio Fantasia. 20 seconds left on the clock. Goes for home. What an opening term it's been for the Bombers.
With still a chance. He wraps up Henry. Dispossessed. Petreski-Seaton. He's got a couple forward. Lamb forward. Cunningham goes long. Lamb goes hard. Stewart's there. Rolling ball. Epic.
Oh.
Crazy good from the Blues. Back to Ablett. Feeds it out to Selwood. Hands it over Menegola. Jones comes at him. Bends it with the outside of the foot. Oh, try that at home. If you can. That was very taken at you. Big leap from Sicily and left the ball behind. Almost a mark to Darling. He thought he should have been paid it. Marston in the pocket. Chips it to the goal line. Awesome. That's off the scale. I'm not even sure he meant it.
Nah, he's admitted. How good was that? And love his reaction as well. He couldn't even believe it himself.
Bouncing ball on the 50. Fight with strength. Had Walters in support. Put it in his path. The top right towards goal. The second time, Michael Walters. Fremantle with the momentum in this final term.